Okay, let's have our next problem. We have an earth dam requires 1 million cubic meter of soil compacted to a void ratio of 0.80. In the vicinity of the proposed dam, 3 borrow pits were identified as having suitable materials. The cost of excavation are the same for each borrow pit. The only cost difference is transportation cost. The table below provides the void ratio and the transportation cost for each borrow pit. So ito yung table na binigay. We have borrow pit A, B, and C and their corresponding void ratio and transportation cost. Again, just like number 1, this problem is, yung problem number 1 natin, this problem is regarding compacted soil and borrow soil. So, pwede natin gamitin yung principle natin na ginawa natin kay problem number 1 kanina. That the weight of soil particles ni compacted soil ay equivalent sa weight of solid or soil particles ni borrow soil. And we know for a fact that WS is the product of gamma dry or dry unit weight and the total volume of the soil. So, parehas lang mismo si compacted at saka si borrow soil. Yung dry unit weight, wala tayong binigay sa ating problem. But, we can relate gamma dry or dry unit weight with respect sa binigay na parameter sa ating problem, which is the void ratio. And we know that gamma dry is GS, unit weight of water, over 1 plus E, multiplied by total volume. For compacted soil, GS, unit weight of water, total volume for the borrow soil. Yung lupa na kinuha natin kay borrow soil ay ilalagay natin kay embankment. Then, i-compact natin. So, yung lupa natin kay borrow at saka compacted, parehas lang. So, yung solid particles natin, parehas lang. So, yung kanilang specific gravity, parehas lang. Unit weight of water, that is a constant term. Magka-cancel lang din. Therefore, ang resulting formula natin is V over 1 plus E for compacted soil, equivalent to V over 1 plus E ni borrow soil. Ito na po yung nakikita nating formula sa ating mga reviewers. Pero galing tong formula to sa principle na to. But, meron tayong tatlong borrow pit. So, let's make this borrow pit A equivalent to V over 1 plus E ni borrow pit B, V over 1 plus E ni borrow pit C. Okay, so let's substitute. Volume of compacted soil, binigay na sa ating problem. Compacted volume of 1 million cubic meters over 1 plus the void ratio of compacted soil. It is also given 0.80, equivalent to the volume of borrow pit A, wala pa, that is unknown, over 1 plus the void ratio of borrow pit A, it is given in the table, that is 1.80, equivalent to the volume of borrow pit B over 1 plus its corresponding void ratio, 0.90, equivalent to the volume of borrow pit C over 1 plus the corresponding void ratio, 1.5. So, makukuha na natin yung volume ng borrow soil na manggagaling kay borrow pit A, B, and C. So, takpan lang natin to and then cross multiply. Same with borrow pit B and then borrow pit C. So, by cross multiplying, makukuha natin volume of borrow pit A, B, and C. That will be equivalent to 1.56 million cubic meter for borrow pit A, 1.06 million cubic meter for borrow pit B, and then 1.39 million cubic meter for borrow pit C. And then, we can get the cost for each borrow soil since meron tayong transportation cost dito per cubic meter. So we'll just have multiplied the given volume or the computed volume by the transportation cost for each boro pit. So the cost will be cost of boro pit A is equivalent to the volume computed multiplied by the unit cost, and that is equivalent to 1.56 million multiplied by the unit cost of boro pit A, 0.6 per cubic meter. So magka-cancel na yung cubic meter doon, and that is in terms of pesos. And then we have cost for boro pit A will be 0.93 million pesos. And then same with boro pit B, we just have to multiply the computed volume of boro soil by the unit cost of boro pit B. The volume computed is 1.06 million cubic meter multiplied by the unit cost for our boro pit B is 1 peso per cubic meter. So this is multiplied by 1 peso per cubic meter. So cancelled yon. The cost of boro pit B is 1.06 million pesos. And then for boro C, that is the volume computed for boro pit C, 1.39 million cubic meter multiplied by the unit cost, 0.75 pesos per cubic meter. Cancelled. The cost of boro pit C is equivalent to 1.04 million pesos. So let's see our unknown parameters. Number 1, we have to compute the volume of soil if it is taken from boro pit C. So the volume taken from boro pit C is 1.39 cubic meters. So this will be our first requirement. And then second requirement, compute the transportation cost of soil if it is taken from boro pit B. So the cost if it is taken from boro pit B is 1.06 million pesos. And then the last one, which boro pit would be the most economical, yung pinakamura. So compare lang po natin yung tatlong cost. Then ito yung mag-govern. Therefore, boro pit at A will be the most economical. And that will be your answer for the third requirement.